Well, I'm delighted to be here at Talca Park with Joey Malone and Pearl Slattery. Pearl went on today, 3-0 win over Peamount. First off, what does that win mean to you? You've obviously piled the pressure now onto Athlone.
Yeah, for us, I suppose the last few weeks just about doing our job. You know, that's what we can only take care of ourselves. And tough game away to Galway last week, and then another tough game at home to Peamount. So we're delighted with it. I think we started a little bit slow. Peamount probably started better, but I think once we settled into it, then we controlled the game. And delighted to get the 3 points now. And that's all we can do. The rest will take care of itself.
Yeah, it was really the Alex Kavanagh free kick. What a free kick too in the 18 minutes, really bring us to life.
Yeah, I think that settled us all, didn't it? A great goal because we were a bit slow starting, but once Alex scored we came into it, and then Kate does what she does and some lovely play for her goals. But she's a real poacher, isn't she? She gets you all different types of goals, and she's been banging them in the last few weeks, and Kate is one of us, and it's great to have her back.
Yeah, how important has she been, obviously coming back into you this season?
Yeah, amazing. I mean, as I said, sometimes I think early on the season as a team we were probably trying to score the most perfect goal. Sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty, and I think Kate, she's such a presence in the box. Even, when I'm marking her at training and stuff, she's a handful. So you could see, look, she went away last year. You could see she's really upped our levels, our techniques and stuff like that. So she's been a joy, and it'll be great to have her now from the start next season. I think, look, everybody on the team plays their part for Kate's goals as well, but it's nice for her to be putting the finishing touches to the goals.
And what will you be like now tonight, waiting on the result of Athlone and Bohemians?
Yeah, it's not nice. We were all on the way home from Galway last week watching the Rovers in that long game and looking at the results, but look, nothing else we can do. I said to you before, I'm a firm believer if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, so whoever ends up winning it. I think for the league it'd be great if it went to next week, but can't be guaranteed that either. We'll see what happens and we'll take what comes tonight.
And then you'll meet them as well then in the cup final. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's 1-1 now, so it's like a trilogy. And I think they've been great games. Joey's been a part of them as well. I think, in fairness, in form the last few years, we've probably been the two top teams going at a little rivalry there now, which is great for women's football. And I think, for the final now, I think it's the perfect game for a 1-1 and see who can win the third game.
And a special game for you tonight as well. 200 appearances.
Yeah, I didn't even know it until I got here, but nice. Hopefully many more, but yeah, it doesn't feel like
200 left.
Doesn't
in
feel like
least,
200, but
yeah,
look, a real nice milestone, and hopefully a few more to go.
And this man beside you, he presented you with your jersey saying 200 appearances. Just tell me a little bit about Joey and what he has meant to you, to the club, obviously managing you, and he's did the double under him as well.
Yeah, a real legend to us. Joey knows how much we love him and care for him. He was superb when he was here with us. I mean, I remember his team talks or half-time talks, he'd really hit the nail on the head. He knows his football, he knows what to say in the right moments, but as a person, he's a real gent, and obviously we won the double with great years together, with the fantastic 2021 league title, the last game of the season here. They're special memories that we'll have forever. And obviously Joey being a bit unwell this year, we were all up visiting in hospital, and we were talking about this all season. Hopefully we'd see Joey at Talca, so it means a lot to me on my 200th game to have him here and to give me the jersey. It's a lovely moment, and I'm delighted to see him doing well.
And Joey, you could see the reaction from all the players, even as they came off. The game wasn't even finished and they were up into the stand sitting beside you.
But that's what I'm saying. Pearl just the camaraderie among the team over the 3 years that we were there was fantastic, and obviously how skillful they were as well. I keep talking to people and they say, trying to get people to come to the games, say, women's football, and I'm saying these are top class players, and as Pearl has shown to over the years, she's a great leader and a great captain, and we couldn't have asked for a better captain. And to be in a cup final 4 years in a row is some achievement, and to do a double and do win a league, and should have really won the cup the first year. We actually celebrated too much the first year, and unfortunately we got caught up in us in the cup final, and then the third year to just miss out, to run us up in both the league and the cup. But it just goes to show how special and how great these players are, and they've come on now. They're in the shake-up for the league again. Hopefully they're all Bow supporters tonight. Everyone's going to be a Bow supporter tonight. So hopefully Bows do them a favour tonight, and it goes to, as Pearl says, goes to next week, and it'd be great going to the last game next week.
Pearl had mentioned you went through a bit of a tough time over the last number of months. What has the club meant to you in those times?
To be fair, the girls coming on, Pearl coming up meant a lot to me, and the overall, a couple of players, Christy Gray and Maggie were up with me as well, and Gemma and all them, and Rachel, and that's how good these people are. It's an admiration, not just one way, it's both ways. I mean, I admire them so much, and obviously they enjoyed the time that I was here, and I was happy with what I contributed to the team here, and hopefully they'll go and win the cup now as well in a couple of weeks' time.
And if you don't mind, Joey, tell us a little bit about your own story in football. Obviously, playing, managing.
Yeah, I mean, I had a good career, 20 years of a career. Like, started off with Bows as a professional there, and then went to Pats and Dundalk for 5 years as captain, and done a double there as captain, and won a few League Cups and a few runners up as well in the league, and then took over Galway and won the cup in the first year as a player manager. Like me, actually myself, I was player manager of Galway, and Noel King was player manager of Rovers, and Galway won 1-0. It's their only cup to win in the whole history, in the history since, I think they're on the go since 1977. So it's the only time that Galway won the cup, and it's brilliant for all those players. I've go back down every so often, and all those players are still there, and we meet up and all that type of thing. And it's a great little thing to have, to say that, you know, those lads were the only team to ever win the cup final. You know, so it was great. So between that and in between that, I had with Paul McGrath was a very good friend of mine, and we had a good few years together. Some good ones and some really good ones, and so yeah. So, you know, but that international team at that time were mad. They were coming in on a Sunday night and going drinking, and then playing the game on Wednesday, and then straight Wednesday into Rumours and into Leeson Street, and it was a mad time. Yeah. And as you know, Paul was a little bit of a ball boy at times, and went missing and things like that. And the time he went missing for the Irish team, he was with me in Cork. I was doing a bit of a coaching thing down there, and unfortunately, like, he was with me, and I was trying to get him back, and he wouldn't go back, and things like it was like looking after a 4-year-old. Like, he was but what a player he was. He was unreal. He was Pearl was about close to Paul McGrath now. Was like kind of.
Here you go, Pearl. You'll take that.
Yeah, no, he was a superb player, and I think in 1990 when he was playing in the World Cup, and he was like immense, and rightly so, got the best player for Ireland that year as well. And I remember going out to RT with him to pick up his trophy, and he's like straight away like wanted to go into a pub on the way and on the way back and all that type of stuff. And he was an awful man for saying, "Pull in here, I just want to use the loo." And 20 minutes later, I'll be still sitting in the car and have to go in there to use the bar. And he said, "It's not my fault. He wanted to buy me a pint," and all that type of thing. So he was a character in funny in certain ways, but sometimes he got too much and got into a bit of hassle. And
you looked after him, Joey.
Yeah, oh God, the amount of times I looked after him. But so like when you're talking about my career, I've had a great career. I really enjoyed it. And then when I got a chance to get involved managing the girls with Noel, really enjoyed that 3 years as well. So and looking at them today again, they're just getting better and better again, and they're a top team.
Can they win the cup and the league?
Without a shadow of a doubt, they'll win the cup. I mean, people were talking to me when they were going down to play Galway a couple of weeks ago, and they said, "Oh, they'll have a tough one against Galway." I said, "Not at all. They'll beat Galway easy." And it was 2-0, was it? Galway in the quarterfinals.
2-1. 3-1.
3-1. So they won easy enough in the end, and I think they'll be Athlone and win the cup. Unfortunately, we have to wait and see what Bows do for later on for them to get a chance to win the league. But it's been a great season again for them. Like, I mean, to be 4 years in a row, to be at the top and to keep playing as well as they're playing, it's fantastic. And she'll go on forever, So
She will. Yeah. And Pearl, overall, the bounce from the club, like both teams doing well, the men and women's, it must be great.
Yeah, it's a great excitement. Even when we get a chance, we come down to Tolkien, watch the games, the buzz here. Even when we have big games, not even sure I've said this before, but like Duff will be the first to text me to wish us luck, and us the same. It's an amazing feeling when the club is under the one name. It's a real togetherness, and we're hoping they can go on and win the league for the first time in 18 years. I mean, that would be just incredible. So we're hoping a big game tomorrow for them, but we're always kind of supporting from afar, or when we can get down to Tolkien. And like Joey said, I think sometimes people think in the women's football when we're in the final, Shells again, but I think it speaks volumes of the club and the girls that are around, the commitment people put in to be there 4 times in a row. It's not easy. There was a few years that we weren't in it, so you have to enjoy these times. Like Joey said there, with all these great stories, that's what Irish football's about. That's why we're all involved in it. The great times we had with him, those memories, that's what you want to create. That's what we want to create this year as a group. And look, we'll give everything in the cup final, and then we'll see how the league goes. But we've given everything that's all you can ask. We're always up there competing, no matter who comes in, who goes, players or anything. We're always there. That's all you can ask for, really.
Brilliant. Pearl and Joey, thanks so much for your time.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
a mil.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.